You look at it, this is your third season with the Seahawks, but your second training camp. Even though you've been around the league, a new team, new camp, things are done differently. Now, this feel like old hat now that you've been through this once or twice and you've got new guys coming in, now looking at you and say, okay, how do we do this? What do we do here?
Yeah. My first training camp here, I'm just trying to learn the ropes again. It's a new staff and just a different way about how to go about their business. And now I've, pretty much learned everything, and it's very competitive. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and so the young guys come in, they have a lot of questions for me just of, how to do this, how to do that. And it's a blessing, to be in this position. I was in that position once where I was just trying to absorb a lot of information, and now I'm able to just give my experience and also lead by example.
The one thing this team has done, too, is that they keep adding veteran guys.
Yeah.
You come in a couple seasons ago, and then DJ Fluker comes in last year, and they bring in Ayupati this year. I mean, guys who know this league, who can continue to play, and this line just continues to get stronger. When they bring in more veterans, does that change your role at all inside that meeting room?
No, I don't think so. I think, I'm still the big vet by a large margin.
Years trump everything, huh?
Yeah, and I think, we all have our roles. Fluker is somebody that's very vocal, big personality. I'm not as vocal. I kind of.
But you're a leader, though.
I am a leader.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I lead by example. A lot of guys just kind of follow my lead, and being that I'm, be 34, but I still work like a guy that's in his early 20s, just trying to make the team. I think I speak when I feel the need to, but it's just we all have different roles. Potty, it's his first season here, so he's kind of how I was when I first got here, just trying to learn everything, just trying to everyone get acclimated to each other's personalities and build our chemistry. And it's beautiful, man. Having a great mixture of veteran leadership with youth in our room, it's great to work with.
I've always wondered, when you got a guy who is experienced and done it at a quality level like you have, and you've got a quarterback who is experienced and done it at a quality level, can you say anything to him as far as the leadership goes?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really try to give any pointers on how to be a leader to us. I mean,
well, no, not necessarily about being a leader. Maybe sometimes it's about just day-to-day stuff and about, hey, maybe you can do this or we should do this.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I think we just feed off each other a lot. Russ is somebody he's just the epitome of a professional. And how he goes about his business. Very, very optimistic. Always here, always there. It's not something that on the outside looking in you think that's just for show. No, he's always there, and it's a great thing. We all need it and enjoy it. Myself, I don't think he's played with someone that's been as much of a veteran as I am. I've seen everything there is to see, from defenses, whatever I think we can adjust as an offense to make us successful. From the left tackle position, things that I'm seeing, he's always receptive to that feedback, and it works out great.
You guys last year, #1 rushing team in the league, and I know offensive linemen always take pride in that.
Yeah.
When you come off of that, do you go back into next year thinking we're the biggest and the baddest, or do you go back at ground zero and start all over again?
You keep that chip on your shoulder. I think especially with people that know what the perception of the Seahawks offensive line was over the years, we definitely have that chip on our shoulder. Even
if you weren't a part of those lines that people perceive to not be as good as you are
even
right
if
now.
You weren't a part of it.
Really?
Even if you weren't a part of it, I think you come in and it's just a perception. Thinking you're not going to get over on us. We're going to set the tone. We have to set the tone. I think, and we've put that load on our shoulders to be the group on our team to set the tone. And we did a great job of that last year. Obviously, we still want to get better. We have a lot of room for improvement in the run game and in pass protection. It's something that we really put a point of emphasis on is pass blocking this year. We know we can get done in the run game. And it's not just us. I mean, we have a great stable of backs as well that contribute to that run game. I mean, Chris Carson is as tough as there is in this league. We have that chip on our shoulder, but we know it doesn't matter what you did last year. You have to go out and do it again.